All right. Tell me we are streaming. Hello, everybody. Tell me we are streaming. Yes. FaceTime. What camera are we using? Okay. Is the camera picking up or not? Why is it not picking up? Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at this. Maybe it's because I don't have an SD card. Oh, shoot. Hang on, Burma. Hang on, Burma. Okay. Tell me this thing is working. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Right? I hope it is connected. Tell me it is connected or it doesn't want to connect. Hang on, hang on. So let's fix this, right? Let us fix this. So I'm going to do that. Let me make sure this thing connects here. All right. Fixing the camera. There we go. There we go. Hello, everybody. I hope all of you all are doing well. This is a surprise, isn't it? Good Sunday morning to the real family. All right, everybody. Oh, this is so cool. And I'm hot. Let me take off my little robe thingamajiggy. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's hot. All right. All right, there we go. Feels so much better. So here's the thing, everybody. I'm sure y'all are like, what in the world is this girl doing? Like, she didn't even give us a heads up, and then she's got this, a live stream coming out. Well, I was supposed to record this video yesterday for today, right? This is the Sinful Sunday one. And so yesterday I got caught up with so many things, and I was trying to do some other recordings and all that stuff. And by the time I kind of got everything sorted out, it was about 11:30. Then I said, okay, maybe it's not too late. Maybe I will record it after all. Y'all, my eyes were like, I couldn't even hold them up with toothpicks. I was like, I'm done. And so finally I was like, I'll wake up first thing in the morning. I'm going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to do this and get this out. Well, I'll tell you what, I told Mark also, I said, don't let me sleep past 6 o'clock. And then he said, okay. And he comes and wakes me up and he said, no, half an hour, half an hour. So finally I was like, okay, fine, I'll roll out of bed. And so I did. I mean, I was awake, but I just didn't want to get out of bed because it was so cozy and comfortable and toasty and everything. So then I had my cup of coffee and I was like, you know what, let's just do a live. Let me just surprise everybody. So here you go. I had my cup of coffee and Mark was having, what was he having? Those frozen waffles, he likes them. And I actually like it too because you put it in the toaster and it gets really crispy. So I was like, I want one. And I had one of them with maple syrup, and that's too much sugar for me. And now I'm like all hopped up or hyped up. So wait, first let me acknowledge all of y'all. So I assume y'all can all see me. I assume y'all can all hear me. So let me know if you can't. So Lisa K, good morning. Scout Inquirer, good morning. Claire Burrows, hello. Kathleen Cheney, hello. No, not Lisa, Lynn's K. I'm sorry. Verde, hello. Gypsy Girl, hey, hey, hey. Who else? Who else is here? Yeah, it was like, I was like, let me scare everybody awake on a Sunday. It's Sinful Sunday, y'all. We got to get, okay. So, we got to wake up and deal with this. So I was thinking about, what exactly, like, who to Sinful Sunday. So I just put in, like, salacious, not salacious, what did I say? What did I say? I thought about doing a case where, these women have serial killer women like kill their respective spouses. Y'all, I almost fell off my seat because there are so many women out there who have married three, four, five times and murdered all their husbands, and finally they get caught. It's like, dang, these girls, right? And going all the way back to the 1800s too. And I was like, okay, I settled on, I don't know why, I just picked on this psycho. Her name is Stacy Castor. Y'all can look her up. Just not ejected properly. Yeah, fine, I know that. Hush, computer. So Stacy Castor, I couldn't even tell you now where. I just picked on the name. Let me just look her up. Stacy. Excuse me, just to give you a little background on her. Stacy Castor. Okay. So the little background on her was convicted murderer from Weedsport, New York. In 2009, she was found guilty of intentionally poisoning her then husband, David Castor, with antifreeze in 2005 and attempting to murder her daughter, Ashley Wallace, with crushed pills mixed in with vodka, orange juice, and Sprite in 2007. So, in addition, she is suspected of having murdered her first husband, Michael Wallace, in 2000. His grave lay next to David Castor's until David's remains were disinterred in 2016 and buried elsewhere by his son. The story made national news, and Castor was subsequently named the Black Widow by media outlets. A special 2-hour edition of ABC something something something. So I'm not going to be promoting any news channel here. So yeah, I mean, dang, people, you look at her face, it's like, good lord, what is wrong with you, woman? Like, seriously. And then she tries to fix everything on her daughter. Poor thing. What kind of a beyond. Aquarius girl, good morning. Barbara Puckett, good morning. So now everybody's kind of Kathleen Cheney, Claire Burrows, of course, I wished you all too. Yeah, surprise, surprise. I haven't even told Texas Patriot. I better let her know, because then she'll be like, Kitana, I'm your moderator and you didn't even tell me. I don't want to hassle her, but I'll just text her and let her know. FYI, let me just text her, Sinful Sunday. She's going to be like, what? Yeah, surprise. Come join in if you want. No need to, yeah, if you wanted to, let me just let her know, okay? I didn't, she'll be like, why impromptu? Okay. So, yeah, it went through. All right, so I decided to do this for the psycho chick, and I got her, her date of birth, etc., based off of the internet. Let me get this. The other day, somebody was asking me. They said, "Where did you get this? What do you call this robe from, y'all? Since it's a lazy Sunday, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? Because I have to have all my tissues, right? Okay." So somebody asked me, where did I get this from? And I will tell y'all, I had a we're going to chit chat. This is an easy breezy Sunday. Nobody needs to get in a hurry unless you folks. First and foremost, let me thank you folks for joining in. Thank you so much. I had a house coat. It was a terry cotton fabric. It was a fairly thick robe till the knees, and it was red in color. And I bought it in Target. Y'all, I can tell you exactly when I bought that. I bought that in November of 2000. Okay, that's when I bought that robe. And finally in 2016, okay, I got rid of it. And it was perfectly fine. It never tore, it never tattered. The color was still, it was red, like red, okay? It's like stoplight red and target red. There you go. And no tatters, the seams didn't give, the sash was fine, or the belt was fine, and it was just perfect. It never shrunk, the color never ran. Oh my god, I practically lived in that. Like, I'll be dressed, right? I'll be wearing whatever jammies or whatever, but and if I'm cold, I'd just go reach for that and wear it, because that thing, even though it was cotton, it kept me so warm. You know, full sleeves, surprisingly, because I'm tall, and so I was able to find one that covered, till my wrists. And I got rid of it, and I was like, darn, I really miss that. And then I went and found one. I think I bought it off of online, off of Costco. It was white. Then again, a couple of years ago, I said, I want another one. I don't know why. Did I need two? No, I didn't. But I decided to buy one more. And I got this from Costco, y'all. So, what is the brand even? Let me tell you. I think I paid like $15 or something like that for it. It's Hawkman. Carol Hawkman, and this is a medium size. So, let me just show it to you. Okay. You see that? Oh, come on, buddy. Okay, I bought it from Costco. I guarantee this is less than $20. Okay, and it has stood me very well. It has worked out pretty good. It washes well. It keeps me warm. The only thing that I don't like about this is it's got synthetic in it, and me, I cannot wear synthetic fabrics. I mean, it's not all synthetic, it's got a percentage of synthetic in it. So if I wear it for too long, like wherever it touches my skin, I start getting like itchies. Like right now, I'm getting a flare up. I can already see the texture on here that's changing. I get the itchies, like it's like prickly heat, but not prickly heat, wherever it touches my skin. So I can barely keep it on for a few minutes and then I take it off. Unless I wear like full sleeves all the way up here and it's not directly in contact with my skin. Another thing is my wonderful boo boo. Yo, you snoring there? Yo. He couldn't be bothered. He's right here. So static during winter time, we have a lot of static, and because that is synthetic, and then poor Bernie, he gets, and he looks at me going, "What are you doing, Mom?" So I try not to wear it. There we go. Long explanation of my coat. It is warm. It is very comfortable. It washes very well. And then subsequently, I went and got one for Mark too, because one day he was like, "How come I don't have a robe?" I said, "You never asked, and you never, you know, I never see you wear a bathrobe. I've never seen you wear a bathrobe. He gets up, he gets in the shower right off the bat, and he's all dressed and ready to do whatever." So I did get him, and he's using it. He's enjoying it, and for him too, being tall. And he also wants the full sleeves type of thingy, like all the way till the wrist, right? No point having it till I was able to get one for him. So yeah, he's Scout Inquirer. You have no idea. This boy he had a good night's sleep, but there he is, right there, fast asleep. So anywho, all right. Yeah, Claire, doesn't she look scary? Okay, let's get on with this, because then I'll get sidetracked even more. Oh my god, there we go. All right. So, Stacy Castor. So what I found out was she was born on July 24th, 1967, and she died in prison, I believe. She wasn't killed. She died in prison on June 11, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look really quick, because yeah, I don't think she was put to death, right? How did she die? Let's take a look. Murders, whatever. Attempted murder, arrest and trial. I don't even... When did she die? Did she, I see, I missed it because I know I had that information and I kind of said, it doesn't matter, she's dead. That Castor was found dead in her cell on the morning of June 11, 2016. It was not immediately apparent how she died, and the manner of her death was listed as undetermined. It was later determined by DA's office that Castor died of a heart attack with no evidence of suicide or foul play. Honestly, I couldn't give a flip how she died. She's dead. So here's the thing. I'm going to read this off the interweb, okay? Here's a little snippet of how her daughter, poor thing Ashley, what she told the judge, okay? The trial had lasted 4 weeks, and emotional Ashley, who is Stacy's daughter, told the judge she hated her mother for ruining so many people's lives, but still loved her for the bond she originally had with her. And she goes, quote unquote, I never knew what hate was until now. Even though I do hate her, I still love her at the same time. That bothers me. It is so confusing. How can you hate someone and love them at the same time? I just wish that she would say sorry for everything she did, including all the lies. As horrible as it makes me feel, this is goodbye, Mom. As hard as you tried, I survived, and I will survive because now I am surrounded by people that love me. I'm going to do good things in this world despite making me, in every sense of the word, an orphan. How extremely sad is that? I mean, that poor girl. I mean, think about it, right? I mean, it's really sad. You know, we've seen historically there are a lot of cases where, you know, the children of these criminals, they are also penalized, you know, and they're forced to pay for the sins of their fathers and mothers. And these kids don't even know. And why are we penalizing these children? Right? Like, you know, we've heard time and time and again cases where, you know, the child was 6, 7, 8 months old, and the father is found and to be a serial murderer or rapist or whatever, and goes to prison. And years to come by, people are still, like, you know, bashing these kids. These kids had nothing to do with it. Like, why are we holding them responsible? Why are we kind of using them as a punching bag? It's so unfair. And imagine growing up knowing that I shouldn't say that, knowing that the child's parent is a murderer or a rapist or a criminal. Imagine growing up with that constantly, like a monkey on your back that you can never shake off. And it is imprinted in your brain that you can't do anything about it. Like, can you imagine the trauma those people, you know, have growing up and living their lives? It's so unfair. I really do believe that the public in general should stop, you know. It's a different thing with the spouse because, you know, like I've said time and time and again, you know, a lot of times the spouses say, well, I never knew anything about it. I'm not blaming, I'm not victim shaming, but I do believe, you know, if we pay attention to the subtleties and the changes in their behavior, or somewhere along the line, the spouse would have gotten a hint that something was amiss. Now, would that hint have been directly, yeah, I just went and killed somebody and came home? No, you know, again, we've seen historically where the spouse says, now I know why, you know, John Doe was all the time getting up in the middle of the night and leaving and stuff like that, and I'd be fast asleep and too tired to ask where he went, or I was also, you know, victimized at home, so I was too afraid to ask. Now I know that on that day he must have gone and killed so and so, this, that, and the other. So it's a different thing with the spouses because they're adults. I think they're better able to process it. But these kids, and we're not holding them responsible, you know, the spouses, we're not. But these kids, innocent kids, it's just, no, stop. Can you imagine this child? So let's get on. Tainted Mean, hey girl. Elizabeth Books, good morning. No, don't be sorry, Tainted Me. This was Scout Inquirer says woof woof to Bernie. No, this was an impromptu, honey. I didn't even announce nothing. I just said, oh, let's go live. Hey, why not? Stacy Ruth Castor. So I got her date of birth as 24 July 67, date of death as June 11, 2016. July 24, so she's a Leo, 10 and 4. So let's take a look here. I have all this thing over here. Hang on. Doo-doo-doo. 4th house is emotions, home, family roots. Yeah, okay, all right. So let's put away all this because I don't really need all that. Okay. Melanie, good morning. Rosebud, good morning. Bernie, what you doing, boy? Okay, so we have Aries, overall energy. We have Uranus and Virgo. So let's take a look at that really quick. So she is a Leo, right? So she's got Aries, and so Aries is her sister sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house, and Uranus rules Aquarius, and then Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So 9th house, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house, okay, and 2nd house. 2nd house talks about values. 9th house talks about, father, etc., intellect. 7th house is friends, marriage, partners, and contacts. Since the 7th house is so glaringly obvious, I do believe, because 7th house signifies friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. So clearly she has murdered her husband's, which is marriage, contracts, relationships, right? So being an Aries and being a Leo and having Aries in a chart, well, clearly there's that energy of being overtly aggressive, okay. And then you have Uranus, and Uranus here tells me that yes, Uranus is all about sudden shocks and changes, but it also tells me she had this very now you can say, well, Kirtana is all there on the web, but what this is telling me is very sneaky in her approach, very sneaky, meaning it's whatever she did to these people, I'm going to say that they had a weird suspicion that something was amiss with her, but couldn't kind of quite put their finger on the button, if you will. But then when she did what she did, they were completely shocked and caught off guard, right? No time to prepare. So it's like instinctively you know that your spouse is up to some mischief. Like there's something amiss with her, but we can't quite put it. But when she got to them and she basically did that, it is definitely very, very sudden, and they were caught off guard. Hang on a second. And then we have Virgo. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. She is very mercurial. Very mercurial. Y'all, I'm going to talk about a couple of things over here which are adult in nature. So disclaimer, this channel is for those who are 18 years and above only. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my opinions and my observations. Please do your own research, do your own diligence, form your own conclusions, and form your own opinions. And Copyrights Act, let's throw that one in too. So she started her poisoning. Okay, I don't know how to say it very delicately and yet be professional and be classy. We're trying to keep it classy. While having sex with her respective spouse was the first time she would detract their attention and introduce whatever material she introduced that would ultimately kill them. Because it would be like, oh, I am, what's the word? So, okay, again, very adult. I'm trying to keep it classy. Look, we're all adults here, okay? It's like after you have intimate relationships with your spouse, you are the most relaxed and you're just laying down, and your spouse goes and says, hey, honey, do you want something to drink? Can you go get something and put a little something? There is no reason for this person to even doubt at that moment, because you have shared a very, very intimate moment with your spouse. So you're not going to doubt that spouse right there. It's something to do with the chemicals released in your brain, etc., and you're so relaxed and so trusting, and you almost are in enveloped with that feeling of total comfort and trust, right? That moment of weakness, that is the most weakest moment in a person's life, I think, in my humble opinion. That's when she would have first introduced whatever poison she used, which ultimately killed them. She would give them in small doses, and of course, finally, it was a big dose kind of a thing. That's how I think she got started with this. There we go. Right. The button still applies to impromptu chats, yeah. I'm sure, hey Julie, I'm sure a lot of them are going to be, well, Kitana, you didn't even tell us you were going to have a live. This is just a surprise. Okay, let's get something here. Well, are we surprised the devil card pops out? No, we're not. Then we have the magician. There we go with Uranus. I'm telling you, my goodness, this chick. Judgment. Yeah, well, no kidding, y'all. We got the judgment card. Are we surprised? No, we shouldn't be. So let's take it from the top, right? So we have Aries and we have the devil card, right? Then we have Uranus and the magician, and then we have Virgo and the judgment card. So with the devil card, of course, we know deviant sexual energies and dependencies. Now, this totally ties into the fact that, yeah, she would use sex as a way to introduce whatever she did to her respective spouse. And then with the magician card, I'm going to say, as much as, you know, she appeared to be a female in, you know, for all intents and purposes, if you will, there is something about this chick where I believe, I don't know if they were able to prove it psychologically or not, but based on what the cards I'm getting here, there is something in her brain that kind of was, I don't know if it's a disconnect or whatever. At some point in time in her life, she wished she were a guy. Now, hear me out. What I mean by saying that she wished she were a guy is, no, she didn't have an identity issue. No, she did not identify herself as a man in a woman's body. No, she didn't want to become, change her sex. No, that's not what I meant. In her mind, because of whatever might have transpired in her youth, in her life, she observed that, men seem to get away with a lot more than women. That's what I mean. Okay, so it wasn't an identity crisis. It wasn't a questioning her sexuality. Nothing, not like that. She just figured, based upon whatever her environment was, you know, be it in the movies, be it in real life, be it her own family growing up, her, you know, her people around her, whoever. She figured that men seemed to get away with a lot more than women did. So that could have been the trigger for her going on to doing whatever she did. Now, I'm not making excuses for her. Plain and simple, she's a psycho, whatever. And I don't want her energy here right now. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not going to give her an opportunity to speak her mind. Honestly, I don't. There are some energies that I couldn't care less. I'm like, no. If I sense her energy, I'm going to either stop this reading or cleanse, or one or both. So that's really something. And then she felt that, oh wow, that's a lot of power, you know. I want that power. What happened to my camera? Ooh, don't tell me my battery died. That sucks. Hang on, you guys. Hang on. Let me fix this. Looks like I'm out of juice. Hang on. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Oh my God, Bunny. Really? My camera had to die just now, right, Bunny? Oh, yeah. Okay, we got this, Bunny. That is completely charged. Let's do that. Hang on, everybody. I promise I'm right here. I just need to... I should have... So y'all may end up looking a little bit at the... this is the part that kind of bothers me. Come on, buddy. There we go. No, that's not how it is. Oh, please. Why isn't this going in? Oh, shoot. Good. Okay. So we're good. Right. And let's turn that off. Right? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh, and I forgot to charge that battery. Let me put that back. Here we go. Yeah. I probably need to go and get some more batteries so I can have. I have two of them, so which is a good thing. Sorry, the view must have been all crazy over there for a second. All right, so I'm back. Y'all can see me, correct? All right, great. Seeking serenity. She's visiting. This is a good time to smash the like button. Thank you. Hari Short Legs. Hey. She goes, Stacy Castor. Yeah. Yes, we know Honey Short Legs. We've already announced all that. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so this whole thing about her figuring out some way, shape, or form that as a man she could get away well with a lot, and she sort of found that to be empowering. Okay, I do believe that she kind of thought that was empowering to her, and she felt that she could do a lot more. She could have done a lot more if she were a guy. But it's not that she didn't want to be a woman, so let's get that one thing straight, right? Thank you, Gypsy Girl. I just needed to confirm that. And so then we have the judgment card. So as we know, the judgment card is ruled by Pluto. Now, Pluto typically is, forgive and forget. It's rising from the ashes, right? Let's start from, it's all embers and then the phoenix rising from the ashes and that sort of a thing. But with her, it wasn't so much a question of forgive and forget. She was not willing to forgive and forget anybody. Having said that, also, I'm going to say that at some point in time, she might have believed that, my spouse, her first husband, that he, when she had these mad eruptions and then she would go back to using her physical body to be able to detract the focus from her deviousness, she would be like, oh, he'll understand. Did I lock my camera? Yeah. He'll understand, he gets it, I don't have to worry about that. But the sad part is, I think her spouse did forgive her a little bit. Because he bought into her bullcrap of oh, look at me, I don't know, there's something wrong with me, I don't know, I truly love you, that's really not me, I'm not capable of that was a moment of madness, that type of a thing. And she did rely a lot on that, because every time she did something and then they would tolerate, and then she would kind of snap. They'd be like, oh, poor thing. But there's something about her where I feel that they could not get away from her clutches, like physically could not get away from her clutches. Let me use some cards. Bunny, what is that noise you're making? Okay, now we have the camera on. Let me see which card I want to use. Give me 1 second. I can't figure out which one I want to use. Let me see if I can use this one. Sometime I had done a video and I was talking about, you know how I introduce a little bit of astrology and numerology. I get this long email from this chick. I don't even know who she is, and I don't think she's one of my subscribers. I mean, she could be. I haven't heard of her, I haven't seen her, but this random email where she's like, oh, on this video you said this, on that video you said that. Can you please explain yourself? I got so ticked off. What the heck do you mean by saying, can you explain yourself? I don't think that's appropriate appropriate words to have used. If you're wanting to know why I did that or what I mean, can you please explain so I can understand, is a better way of saying it. But, and I should also be a little bit patient because a lot of people don't understand email etiquette, and I'm sure I'm accused of the same. There's no doubting that. I'm sure I've made a couple boo boos myself, but I got so ticked off. And then I typed out this email where I was like, whatever. Thank God I didn't send it. And so I put it in the draft box, and I don't. Usually when my energy gets like that, I never hit the send button. I like leave it alone because I know my energy is a little riled up, right? And so I went back and I read it and I go, oh my God, Kirtana, you need to calm down. Pretty sure that's not what you meant. So I didn't send that email. I typed out another one and I said, that's my own thingy, and no, I'm not willing to share that information, whatever. But thank you for asking. All right, over. Promptly within 2 minutes, I get another email from her. I kid you not, y'all, I have it in my. She's gone into this long, long, long thing. Can you explain this? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? And why do you use that deck of cards? And what astrology and which book? And she has a question, like a list of questions. Explain this, explain this, explain this, explain this. Where do you get this? How do you arrive at this? That's when I got truly pissed off. And I'm like, first and foremost, and I shot out an email to her. I said, who are you? Question mark, question mark. And I am not answerable to you. And this is none of your business. And if you think I'm going to give out information to some random person who thinks she has the right to ask me all these questions, then you are barking up the wrong tree. Click. Never heard from her again. That was that. I'm like, seriously? It's like, which world are you living in? I have to laugh though. Anyway. Yeah, I know, Scout Inquirer. Jeanette, hi. Good to see you, Jeanette. So that was like the funniest thing. I'm like, people, seriously? All right. Let's do this. These cards are still sticky. Look how beautiful these cards are. See, it's all silver and shiny. These are really nice. I like this. I like the artwork. These cards feel good. Oh, y'all, I forgot. I don't know whether I shared this in one of my classes. I shouldn't point, that's bad manners, excuse me. When you get a new tarot deck, you know how sometimes they stick to each other, the cards stick to each other? Please don't make the mistake of peeling the cards apart. Don't peel it because they stick. Don't peel the cards apart. The reason that happens is because of the print and the ink, right? Sometimes with the heat it kind of melts and it kind of, the very, very, very microscopic layer of it melts and it sticks. It's like your photographs sticking, right? And they say put talcum powder or whatever and all that on photographs. Well, I don't know if they do that these days, but in printed photographs. But what I do, I take the whole box, right? Whichever the box is, I don't know, figure out a box. I'm not going to show this name because, like the whole box, right? Everything, cards, book, everything. I stick it in the refrigerator for a good half an hour to 45 minutes. Just stick it in the fridge. Like you take out your card and you go, oh, they're kind of stuck, they're not coming apart. Oh, okay, right away. Please don't force it, don't peel it. Stick it in the fridge for a good half hour, not in the freezer, don't do that. In the refrigerator, half an hour, 45 minutes. Of course, be careful so nothing spills on it. Then take it out. I kid you not, it just literally it doesn't stick no more. So that is a little side note. Because when we peel, then what happens, that top layer kind of gets ruined. Oh yeah, good morning, Texas Patriots. Yeah. I see you. Okay. Yeah, she's probably going, Kitana, what is wrong with you? Yeah. So So Texas Patriot, this is Stacy Ruth Castor. She was accused of murdering both her husbands with antifreeze, and she tried to pin it on her daughter. She subsequently died in prison due to a heart attack or something like that. So, hey, Inabag. Oh, Inabag, you're not late, honey. This is very impromptu. Shock, similar, hey. Oh, that works on envelopes too? Okay, I didn't know that, but alright. So we have the Five of Swords. Okay, am I surprised? A lot of swords energy. Interesting cards, very interesting cards. The artwork in this is another level altogether. The Six of Swords, okay. And the Page of Cups. These cards are a little bit dark, but hey, I absolutely love it. Give me a second, y'all. So yeah, with the Five of Swords, as we know, in traditional tarot, it talks about bullying, it talks about violence, abusive relationships, etc. And the Six of Swords, as we know, in the traditional tarot, it talks about intentional transitioning, right? Transitioning with an intent to move away from a particular situation, right? You're moving away from a particular situation. And the Page of Cups, as we all know, definitely talks about, a younger person, could be a child. In this case, it could be her daughter. I think her daughter's name is Ashley, right? Is that not what she said? Ashley, yeah. Her daughter's name is Ashley. So Page of Cups, this seems to be Ashley's energy. And I almost want to say, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, this is a very sad card. That poor girl, that child. So with the Five of Swords, yes, it was definitely abusive relationships. I'm going to say for whatever reason, her respectful husbands, they seem to have tolerated a lot of abuse from her. And it's just a weird thing. And yet they found her attractive. That's the kind of a codependent relationship. And it's very unfortunate, right? It started more with psychological abuse and psychological blackmail, if you will, which ultimately led to this. So they were like, oh, she's just weird. Oh, she's just too needy. Oh, she's just too dependent. Oh, she's just too protective. She's insecure, and some guys like it, they like it when they're, let's face it, and some women are like that too. They like it when their woman is like, oh, honey, I can't go anywhere without you. Can you go with me? Or guys are like, no, you're going to get your nails done, well, I'll go with you. Or you're going to go to the grocery store, I'm going to go with you. You're going to a hair salon, I'll drop you and pick you up. What are you going to do there? Oh, don't worry about me. I'll just hang around. Or I'll go to the next store or whatever. These are the type of situations that actually give you a first inkling of either somebody who's overly controlling, or this is not necessarily a healthy relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. I have had Mark drop me off and pick me up. It's like, okay, hey, instead of taking two cars, it's in the same route. It's like, okay, you want to go to your gym, can you please drop me off here and let me finish what I need to, and can you pick me up on your way back home? Yeah, that's not controlling. That's because I ask, why do I want to die? Why do I have to take two cars when we're going on the exact same route, right? So all that is fine. I understand. Or sometimes it's like a someday thing, or when you're in a new relationship, when you're in the honeymoon phase, it's like you want to spend every moment with each other. I get all of that. But you know what I mean when we talk about these relationships where they are kind of, it starts off as, oh, I'll go with you here, I'll go with you there, and it ends up being a controlling type of a situation. In this case, I would say that she would do that, and then she would be like, who you're talking to, who you're texting to, or who's that girl, why were you talking, and some guys are like, oh, she's jealous. It's a weird kind of a mind game type of a situation, and I don't know why, but some guys like that, and some women also like that. It's like, oh, he loves me so much, that's why he gets very upset if he sees me talking to... No. Not in my books. So she was able to camouflage her deviousness that way, and that's why these guys didn't catch on soon enough, right? Then we have the Six of Swords. Now, I do believe that her first husband, if I'm not mistaken, did try to get away from her because he was having, what I mean by get away from her is a lot of nightmares. I sense his energy here. There were a lot of nightmares. Okay, and she jotted it down to, oh honey, you're having stress at work, oh honey, this or that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's because of whatever substance she was giving. Ultimately, the court says that she killed them by using antifreeze. I don't know, both husbands or just, yeah, I think both husbands. So I don't know what antifreeze does to you except kill you, right? I mean, I'm not trying to be smart ass here. What I'm saying is the science of it, right? The chemical reactions, I don't know. Maybe she might have given him something else over a period of time and he would always have these weird nightmares. And so that is something that also bothered him. I guarantee I haven't been able to look up any pictures or anything like that, and I'm not going to. I guarantee if you look, if they have pictures of their relationship, I'm talking about her first husband, and you look at the pictures just before he passed, etc., you would see his whole face. I guarantee you would see bags under his eyes, darkness, almost a sallowness, because those whatever she was giving him, and he was having those nightmares. That was the start of the poisoning, if you will, right? Okay. Now, let's talk about the Page of Cups. This is the daughter. Okay, oh, I forgot to say, with the Six of Swords and the nightmares, I want to say he did try to get away from her, but he couldn't. Now, let's talk about the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is very clearly the daughter. Now, I'm going to say with the daughter, see, yeah, really, no, do I need to Virgo, Judgment, and daughter? Okay, Virgo is ruled by Pisces, it's an earth sign. Okay, Judgment, as we know, it's Pluto, and the Page of Cups. So with Virgo being ruled by Mercury, right? It's an earth sign, it's Mercury. Whoa, oh scream, computer, you can't do stuff like that and scare the bejesus out of me, seriously. So with the earth sign, clearly I don't know what Ashley's date of birth is and all, I haven't looked up. She looked at her mother, Virgo, stability, the earth, the feminine, the Venus, somebody who is a primary caregiver, but the woman aspect, the female aspect of primary caregiving type of thing. She clearly thought of her in her younger years to be somebody who was stable, who she could look up to. Little did she realize that this psycho was going to ultimately end up framing her. I guarantee when Ashley was growing up too, there were a few signs here and there where something was not right with her mother. But this poor kid didn't realize. You know, as children, they don't understand that this is not the norm, right? Because if your primary caregiver is doing this to you, you would assume that's normal. Why would you doubt your primary caregiver, your formative years? With the Pluto card, it clearly says that yes, Ashley did. Like I read out that statement that she goes, I love her and then I hate her. Like, how do I? Like, do I forgive her? Do I not? That quandary that this poor child is in. So a certain aspect of her, yes, she does forgive her mother because, she says, whatever. And the other aspect of it, she can't, because she herself is constantly going to have that mercurial aspect, going back and forth. I can't stand her, I hate her, I love her, oh my God, I miss her, I don't, thank God she's got, she's going to be stuck with it all her life. And this Page of Cups, the daughter, I definitely, look at this card, y'all. This card is so graphic, and I'll tell you, look at this card. I wouldn't be surprised if the daughter actually, did throw up a couple times when she was under. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a very scary card. I mean, this deck is a dark deck. But I guarantee the daughter, and I don't know if it's on the news or anything, I'll look it up. I guarantee she must have thrown up a couple of times when her mother kind of knocked her out by giving her some stuff. Because of the reactions it had in her body, she's thrown up a couple of times. This is not the first time the mother has tried to sedate her or anything, not the first time. Now, she apparently tried to sedate her and tried to fix it on her and blame it and wrote wrote a letter, like Ashley was writing a letter, that it's my mistake, I'm the one who killed my dad and this guy, and this is a suicide note. And then she calls the ambulance and she says, oh my god, look at her suicide note. That's how they try to pin it on her. So thankfully the investigators and the scientists and all those people who do forensic, they were able to figure out, and that's how this psycho went to jail. But I will tell you, this poor girl Ashley, moving on in her life, she will have some issues with regards to, and you know what, I'm not saying this to scare her or whatever, and I'm sure she's still alive, and I wish her all the very best, and I feel for the trauma she's experienced in her life. But I wouldn't be surprised if Ashley does go on in life to end up having some serious kind of a health concern with regards to her blood. I'm seeing that very clearly here. So, I hope I'm wrong. I truly hope I'm wrong. But also her teeth, I feel. Something to do with her teeth. Let's move on. Christine, hey! Give me 1 second. Let me get this text out. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So, thank you, Texas Patriot. Is all Jeanette. Anyone in the chat, tell me who is this about? Oh, Jeanette, this is about Stacy Ruth Castor. She was the one who killed both her husbands and tried to frame her daughter, and she ended up, going to prison, and she died in prison. Hi, Christine. So Texas Patriot is in the house. Alright, let's see what else we got. Y'all, this is so weird. This is so weird. Suddenly I'm feeling dizzy. Okay. Give me 1 second. This is some energy stepping through. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I figured, y'all. It's a very weird thing. I don't know, weird thing. I don't know how to explain it. So when I say I feel, oh my God, Bernie. When I say I feel dizzy, it's almost like, you know what, when you see on TV or movies or whatever, they show the camera waving and then it kind of blurs and then you have the trail the wave. So when the camera goes too fast and you have that wave and you see, and it kind of is a little blurry, that's how I feel. And so I was a little bit concerned about that because I didn't want her energy here, because I was like, I don't want to have to deal with you, but I suppose her energy is here. Here is a little bit of information. I do not know. This is what she's telling me. I don't know her personally. She says for some reason she preferred men's scent. She preferred men. This is weird. And she did not like fish. I don't think she said seafood. She said she didn't like fish. Somebody in her family, if they know, they see this, they can verify it. Okay, because if I continue to feel very nausea and all, I'll sage, but oh my God, what are the odds, y'all? What are the odds? How often has this happened? Let me show you guys. I'm going to hold them both up in the same thing. So, okay, what are the odds? Look at that. How often have I got two letters at the same time? I mean, the same letter twice. That is so weird. I don't know what RR means. I have no idea, y'all. I don't know how RR relates to her. I don't know. We'll figure it out, we'll know. Wait, what were her husband's names? Spouse Michael Wallace and David Castor. Her parents were Jerry Daniels and Judy Eaton. Children, she's got 2 kids. So I don't know what RR means. If any of y'all can figure that out, any of y'all can figure that out, let me know, because I don't know what RR stands for. I couldn't tell you at this time. Probably when I'm sitting there watching TV or just gabbing off or brushing Bernie, it'll come to me, So then I have M. Oh my God. Okay, this is getting a bit much. M. And then I have 6 again. Yes, Kylo, I know her father's name is Jerry. Thank you. 6. Who's M? M is Michael, because her first husband's name is Michael. Last name is Wallace. I'm going to pick up another one. Let me see if we have... yes, I do know her second name. Thank you, which I announced right in the beginning. Hey, Janet, Seeking Serenity. Only RR I know is Railroad. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Let me see if I pick up a W, then it's her husband, Michael Wallace, who's also coming through. V. Come on, focus. Hey, Rebecca. And an L. I'm going to stop there. So, Rebecca and Des, send me an email. My email is always in the description box, and I will put it here, the real tarot 1123 at gmail.com. Send me an email, and I will tell you how you can go about getting a reading, okay? So I got RR, M as in Mary, L as in Larry, V as in Victor, and 6. I don't know what that means. I couldn't tell you. Well, R is Ruth, yeah. And I didn't know her daughter's middle name was Ruth. Oh, okay. And Stacy's middle name is also Ruth. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it. I don't know, y'all. We'll figure it out. It's all good. But for some reason, my guides want me to pick this one up. Yeah, this weird thing, this feeling a little, this extreme nausea, it's kind of getting to me. And I know I should be saging, but I don't want to as yet, simply because I want to see what else comes through. Because when I sage, it's absolutely blocking it, and I don't want to. First husband is Michael, yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. I said the first husband's name is Michael, but then I was hoping that the W would pop up because his last name is Wallace, and I figured if W pops up, then maybe it's him, right? So then we could have addressed him directly. So I'll show you all the cards. Yeah, well, I should hold the cards up properly. Naked before the stars, calling the storm. So with the naked before the stars, I do believe that she did use her sexuality or her intimate relations with her husbands to kind of disarm them. She certainly did. She certainly did. You know, I can literally see her like laughing and making fun and jokes. That's how she would draw them in, because she's that free spirit. And oh my God, look at her. And both the husbands, when they were first attracted to her, they were like, oh, she's such a free spirit, such a happy girl. Oh, you know, the giggly, laughy, let's run across the lawn with bare feet and jump into the water. You know, that's the image I'm getting, because that's how she presented herself, almost being too free and too casual and too not too being free, being casual, being so light-hearted, light of spirit, that it was a draw for them. They were attracted to that. And also using her sensuality in her body, she did. Then we have calling the storm. Oh boy, did she do that or what? You know, and then all of a sudden it was something snapped, and she's like, okay, we're going for the gold. It is literally going for the gold. She will, if whoever knows the husband's families, you know, whoever knows the husband, the family members of the husband's side, if they can attest, she was very good at creating stressful situations, purposefully creating a storm, like, you know, making a mountain out of a molehill, almost wanting to stir the pot, creating a situation and making it big, and somehow getting everybody's attention on that, like, oh my God, it is such a big situation, we need to go, we need to figure this out, we need to see it. She did all of that to set up the groundwork. She literally did. This one is a complete nut. I'll tell you one more thing, y'all. I think I've said this many a time, and I got a few stinker emails also about that. And here we go again. I forget her name. What is the name of that lady whose life the movie Monster was on? Charlize Theron played her role. See, I always forget. What is the name of that lady? Golly, why do I never remember her name? It's on the live. Shoot, you know what I'm talking about, right? What is the name of the movie, y'all? Yeah, she was doing this for money. Yeah, we get it. But what is the name of that person, that criminal who they finally put her in death row? Wuornos, Eileen Wuornos. Thank you. I never remember her name. I'll tell you something about Eileen Wuornos, and I don't know why I'm thinking about her right now. I think Eileen Wuornos had a little bit more self-respect, a little bit more integrity, and I would have more. I have more respect for Eileen Wuornos than I do for this nut job. Plain and simple. I should do a reading for Eileen Wuornos. I should do a reading. Another thing I want to share with you guys is, and yes, I will continue on this reading, is remember I did that video, the thing for Jimmy Hoffa? Y'all, every single day that after that video, and actually from that day onwards, every time I turn on the TV, it happened even, of course, this morning Mark turned it on. I turn on the TV, I see a clipping and advertising for some show of Marilyn Monroe. So I wonder if that is my hint to actually do one for Marilyn Monroe, because I kid you not, regardless of what time of the day, and I don't sit and watch TV like all the time, like a few 10 minutes, I kind of get antsy and I got to get up. I turn it on, the first thing is this thing about Marilyn Monroe. So maybe I need to do one for her. Okay, moving on. So then we talk about peaceful among thorns. So this peaceful among thorns type of a thing is a very it's trying to find that balance and trying to find that equilibrium, knowing very well everything around you is all wavy and shaky and there's no stability over there. Now, yes, somebody just posted she did this for money. Sure, she did, but she wasn't in the poorhouse. And she may have said she did this for money, but she did. But for her, there was something behind that. I don't know if they did a psychoanalysis on her or not. I don't know. But for her, all this started with her realizing that, oh my God, I can do all of this and get away with it. Okay, it's that almost that feeling empowered that she somehow felt that she could get away with it. And she also felt that, men had more power. She also felt that men could get away with a lot more than women can. And history has shown us in a certain age, yeah, that is, period of time, that is, true. Even today, if you look at it, let's face it, we hear so many cases about male teachers molesting their students, and they get a far more harsher sentence than if it is a female teacher who's molesting a student, right? It is a fact of life. We have seen it. It's clearly out there for everybody to see. So it's a sad thing, but she kind of, for some reason, that also stuck in her head, and she didn't quite agree with it. But then she also figured, well, that's empowering, isn't it? That sort of a thing. And she did. I'm not making excuses for her, but she did have psychological issues. She did. Somewhere something is off. But her daughter is always going to struggle with finding peace. Now, a lot of these kids struggle. A lot of these kids struggle living and continuing their lives and living healthy lives, because it's always going to be there in the recesses of their mind, right? But her daughter, I wouldn't be surprised if she is psychologically affected by this to such an extent that it may affect her physical health and her everyday life too. Because for the daughter, the worst thing is knowing that her mom framed her for the murders of the two husbands and forged her signature. That, I think, is sticking more in her brain than anything else. Like, how could you do that? Right? So, y'all, I'm going to have to sage y'all, because I'm really, really kind of feeling very, very off right now. Let me just sage, because that energy is getting a little too much. Like, I'm feeling that nausea is a little, is hitting me. Oh, is there no wick in that candle? Maybe that candle is over. Donna and Jess, hey! Thank you. Welcome, Donna and Jess, to the Real family. Thank you so much for your contribution, your generosity. Thank you. So this little piece fell on the floor and I have wooden flooring. Wouldn't that be fun? Make sure there's nothing over there. Okay, yeah, that, oh, not good energy. Yeah, just too much. So let's stop with that. What, bunny? Huh? You doing okay there, boo? I'm gonna stub it out in a bit, okay? I'm sorry if it is annoying y'all because I can see it go across the screen and go across my camera, but just it's gonna die down in a bit. Just a little bit. Y'all, it's no jokes when these energies come through, it's like, oh my god. How convenient that she died of a heart attack, right? Isn't that just too convenient? The Tower card, just as I say that we have the Tower card, oh my goodness. Knight of Wands. Ace of Coins. Alright. Yeah, two cards over here. There we go. Ace of Coins and Two of Coins. So these cards are some really cool artwork. So let's take a look at it. With the Tower card, yes, I do believe Tower is a disillusionment, a destruction. It's it's Mars. It's destruction. It's like full on, and it falls right under all of these. Let me show you guys these cards. See, Aries, the Devil card, right? Five of Swords, Naked Before the Stars, and this guy. So that Martian energy, now of course we have Aries, of course we have the Devil card, the Five of Swords. Oh my God, very intense energy here. Very intense energy. She didn't give a flip. She's like, whatever. I mean, so what if it destroys the family? You think I can? No, I don't. She didn't give a flip. The Knight of Wands. So that Martian energy with the Tower card is, she knew she was going to, particularly with the second husband, she kind of knew that it was a risk, a chance, because the first one already died. Okay, and the second one, but she kind of knew that it was a risk she was taking, particularly considering the medium that she was using to kill him. But she said she didn't care. She just wanted it done. Like she was over. She's like, let's do it. What you looking at, boo? Then let's look at the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands talks about, wanting to be free, wanting to be free of all encumbrances so you can go on and take whatever action you want to take that is going to benefit you. She did think, right? Think about this. Sudden shocks and changes. So she knew that change was going to cause having the Magician, that she knew the change was going to be sudden, and having that false sense of power that I can do whatever I want, with the Magician card. And then so I could leave all the drama and go away and not have to be bothered, all right? And then calling up a storm, she's like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a situation, but hey, we're going to have to deal with it and we're going to get past it. That confidence, false sense of bravado, so she can start off without any encumbrances or move forward without any encumbrances. But I'm also going to tell you, y'all, See, I'm going to say that with the first husband, again, something Wallace, right? Gosh, I got to remember these names. First, Michael Wallace. I'm going to say with his death, with his demise, there was some information that was leaked out to the press, okay? Or the press actually leaked out some information which got the whole ball rolling. I also wonder if Michael Wallace had some connections with the press. Like, did he know somebody who was a journalist? Did he know somebody who was in that industry, the journalism industry, be it TV, be it print, or something? I have a feeling he has something to do with it. I have a feeling her first husband had something, either he had a family member or he was connected directly himself or somehow a friend or something to do with the press. And they would have been the ones who said, let's dig into this further because this chick is, it's not the first time. See? I do believe so, y'all. I do believe it because Ace of Cups talks about a relationship, of course, a baby, and etc., etc. But I think Michael Wallace did have a relationship, or like not in a sexual relationship, but he had some connections or a relationship or a friendship with somebody in the press. Then we have the Ace of Coins. Now, the Ace of Coins does talk about, new opportunity, new investment, new money, new home, having the wherewithal to be able to start new and have that the funding in place to be able to get on with your life. So that falls right under the daughters card over here, the daughters series here. I'm just going to hold them all up. I'm not going to go show them all over again. So, yes, did the daughter come out of all of this with inheriting something? Yeah, clearly, because her parents are dead. So, either way, she would have inherited something. JR, hello, Kirtana, good morning. Oh, good morning. I saw all that. That is so cool. Yeah. Wait, I'm missing something. Hey, Afrohuman. Seeking Serenity says Katerina. I don't know who Katerina is, but okay. If you could, wink, wink. Seeking Serenity, my name is Kirtana. Let me spell it for you, okay? Keertana. And no, you don't need to apologize. A lot of people get my name wrong because it's a very unusual name. So my name is Kirtana, Keertana. Thank you for that suggestion about, and again, I wonder if the nausea I was feeling is because I was sensing um, the Michael Wallace, like she gave him antifreeze, right? That nausea, that thingy. Maybe I was sensing that too. So, Seeking Serenity says you can take a moment and drink a little baking soda water for your nausea. Oh my God, girl, let me tell you. Mm, I can't do that. I've never tried it and I won't. You know what? I drink if I feel like, randomly if I have some nausea or whatever, nothing to do with this. I drink a little bit of ginger ale. Okay, it's non-alcoholic. It's just soda with ginger. Maybe just like that much, and I'm good. It settles my stomach. And if I don't have it, what I do is I always have freshly squeezed lime juice at home, always, or lemon, or even like sometimes I go to the store and I buy, those green bottles where they have lemon juice or lime juice, whatever you want to call it. It's just straight up. There's no additive to it. I'll have a bottle at home and I just put a little in a glass, top it up with water, and I cut a piece of ginger and I throw it in that. Just raw ginger, which I always have at home. I throw it in that and I put a little bit of salt and I drink it, and that helps me a lot. Baking soda, I don't know if just the mindset. I don't think I'll ever drink it, but thank you for your suggestion though. I do appreciate it. Um, Oh, come on, get over this. I don't want you around me. You need to bugger off now. Okay. Okay, this is pissing me off. This is seriously. Oh, of course I didn't. Hang on, y'all, because now I'm kind of getting annoyed because this energy is still hanging around me, and I don't want it. I don't want that energy around me. It's like time to go away. Hang on, sweetheart. Hang on. Let me. I missed something here. Okay, hold on, sweetheart. So, okay. Okay, hang on. Let me show you which cards, okay? Sorry, Texas Patriot, I didn't see it. Okay, let me show you all the ones. Texas Patriot, tell me if this is what you're seeing. Okay. Which one are you talking about, Texas Patriot? The very first card, she says. Poison husband. Okay. Sorry, honey, I missed it. Texas Patriot, am I showing you? Okay. I don't know. Those are the ones that look like antifreeze, right? And these have nothing to do with that. So, did that answer your question, Texas Patriot? I suppose antifreeze, right? Blue and green. Yeah, you're right. See, I never thought of it. And this too has a little bit of blue and green. Wow, good catch, Texas Patriot. Okay, let's move on. So we did answer talk about the ace of purple. Oh, okay. Okay, so the purple. Are you talking about the purple in this background? This is the only one I see. Purple. Ew. Oh, giving me the EBGBs now. Okay, anyway, let's move on. I'm sorry I missed your chat message there, girl, because I was busy gabbing, I suppose. Then we have the so yes, the daughter does, she does inherit it. She gets something to be able to move on. But then she's got the two of coins. So that is weighing the pros and cons, having the options, and trying to figure out, I'm sure she would have got insurance and this and that, whatever. I'm not blaming the daughter. I'm not in any way, shape, or form dissing her. Please know that. But it's almost like she has this ick factor. She's like, do I really, that guilt, I feel bad for her that, oh my God, my dad and my stepdad and everybody's wiped out and here I am. I'm getting this. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know that, Texas Patriot. Thank you. Yes, purple card looks like antifreeze. That was very first card. Oh my goodness. Thanks for pointing that out, girl, because I wouldn't have even thunk it. Y'all, I tell you, sometimes I feel like I'm living under a rock. I don't know all these things, this antifreeze and this and that. What I mean, I know what it is, but, it's like, how do people even think about all this stuff? And here's another thing. Okay, whoever these people are using all this, right, I'm sure she researched that antifreeze is going to kill, which is why she used it. But did she not see that how many people get caught? And why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's like, whatever. People. So I feel the daughter has a lot of guilt because she's like, yeah, I'm going to come into all this money. Yeah, I'm going to get all this inheritance. But it's almost like blood money, and she's very torn. She does need the money, and she does deserve it because it's hers rightfully. But it's like that conscience is like, she feels very saddened by the fact that this is how she's come upon her inheritance. You put the exact name on your answering to and it automatically comes up. You won't see it when you're doing it, or what? Creed Design, Inge, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, girl. Welcome from Belgium. In Radio, welcome. Tammy Melton. I missed a lot of people, right? Yeah, this deck is a dark deck, but it's a very cool deck. It's very accurate for me. She says Gypsy Girl says watch Forensic Files, Kirtana. Oh my God, girl, let me tell you, I can't, girl. I just can't. You know, another thing that kind of cracks me up, and I don't mean any disrespect to the people out there who are doing good work. I mean, seriously, no disrespect to them. Is the fact that you know how they have the ghost channels. Y'all, sometimes I look at that and I bust out laughing, and sometimes I kind of just want to reach through the screen and smack those people on the broadside. I'll tell you why, and I'm probably going to get into trouble for saying that. But what I mean by that is it annoys me because a lot of that is fake. A lot of that is just plain setup. And I'm like, why are you showing this to the public? Like, what are you people doing? Like, seriously, what do you think? I mean, seriously? You know, that's when I get annoyed and I want to kind of, you know, dock them and say, hey, stop. Oh my gosh, she had a spine operation. Girl, I hope you're doing good. What? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're recovering. Yeah, tainted meat if the glasses come off. Yeah, the spirit, that energy is like, nah, I'm not. I don't know whether y'all can see. Can y'all see this, y'all? I don't know if y'all can see the. I'm also getting a flare up. I wonder it's because I'm also stressing about this thing or whatever. I don't know. Let's leave it. Gypsy Girl was asking how you highlight the name when answering or asking someone something. Oh, honey, I couldn't tell you. Gypsy Girl. Bye bye, Felicia, to the spirit. I don't know. Oh my God, girl, you're asking the wrong person. Texas Pated, how do you do that, honey? If you know, like Gypsy Girl wants to know, like how to highlight a person's name if you're wanting to address them or something. If you can help her, please. I suppose if you, how do you highlight? I don't know how to highlight, but I would, thanks Janet, I would just, and this is something for me to learn too, I just hit the @ sign and then write their name and do it. That's how I would do it, but other than that, I couldn't tell you. So Creed Design says, yes, I had a cyst in the nerve canal. Oh my goodness, what in the world? Ah! Yeah, you just put @ that's how I would do it. Okay, let's get on with this. I am going to set these cards aside for now. Probably too much heavy energy around those cards. These cards are awesome though. I have enjoyed using them. And I am going to use my Old Faithful and see if the psycho has killed anybody else. Because somebody posted that they're saying that she might have killed her father too. See, I don't know anything about how many siblings she has and all that stuff. I don't know none of that. So let me put away these because maybe that's... I better be careful, y'all. This has gone on for how long now? Already an hour and a half? What? Come on, buddy. Okay, I'm going to ask if she has killed... did Stacy Castor kill her father? Yeah, let me fess up to something. As I'm shuffling these cards and as I'm saying, did Stacy Castor kill her father? Guess who's popping up? Eileen Warnos. I will do a reading for her. I will do a reading for her. I will definitely do a reading for her. And I guarantee her energy will step through. She pops up on my radar often. Hey, Mrs. Matthews. What does it matter where her Mercury was? I don't care. We're not doing astrology here. We're doing tarot. Okay. No answer. No answer. No answer. But funnily enough, and I should have shown you guys the cards before, the first round, Bernie, calm down. I got the, oh my God, Bernie, I got the 2 jacks, I got this. These came out in the first round as well. The 2 kings, the jack and the queen, they came out in the first round as well. And I should have held up the cards. I apologize. So again, no answer. So let's... Again, a king. I wonder if it is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Oh my God, y'all. See, I'm not getting a yes, but guess who's popping up? All 3 times, these guys. Now we have 2 jacks also. 2 kings, 2 jacks, and the queen. See, the first 2 times, first 2 times I got these guys. Okay? Now the last time, this one also pops out. Oh. Am I making sense? But I haven't gotten a yes. I wonder why though. This is almost confirming. Well, let me see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 50, 50, 60. 70, 80, 90, 91, that's 10, 10, and 10 talks about, I'm a bit confused myself, I'll fess up to that, because I feel like she has the fact that the king kept popping up, and king would be her father, and the jacks would be, the younger men, that is both her husbands. And the queen also pops up. So I wonder if there are more deaths associated with her, but I didn't get a clear cut yes. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that for now, simply because, for whatever reason, let's just leave it aside. But it's the weirdest thing, right? It's so weird. It is so weird. Any specific questions you'll have? Regarding this case, we are not doing any other case. Regarding this particular case, oh my God. Time for another cup of coffee maybe today, I don't know. Oh, by the way, the video for the week ahead, tarot is going to go up shortly in another couple of hours. Then even the astrology side, I'm doing that. So let me see. Y'all have any specific questions? Carlton Quadra says, I'm back. My internet went wacky. I hear you, girl. That's so frustrating. Creed design. Okay, I missed a lot of... Kylo, you're talking about Eileen Warnos. Yeah, I'm going to do one for her. It's so surprising, y'all. Okay, I think I mentioned this. I know I'm not obsessing over Eileen Warnos, but I don't know everything about her case, obviously, because I start when I look and I see something on the internet and all that stuff, I get the basic information and I click out, because when I do readings, I don't want to be influenced by anything that I see out there. That's why half the time I don't even, just a name and a picture is good for me, and a date of birth is enough for me. Because I do believe that subconsciously, those things could infiltrate, and I just want to keep it as unadulterated as possible. Okay, but Eileen Warno's case is something that I have never forgot, and she randomly pops up into my brains. I probably, and I don't know why I haven't done a reading for her already. Over the years, she's popped up in my case, and I'll tell you this, I have no relation to her. I've never met her in person, nothing like that. I don't know anybody who knows her, and that sort of a stuff. But I feel sad for her. I feel sorry for her. I do believe, yes, she killed a whole bunch of people. Nobody's denying that. I do believe that she was a good person. Eileen Warnos is the kind of a person, if she trusts you and she knows that you're not going to let her down, and she was easy to trust people. No, let me rephrase that. She was quick to trust people. Now, hold on, that's contradictory, because she went around killing all these guys, right? Get it? But if she cared for you, if she trusted you, or she felt that you were one of her, close to her heart, I'm not talking about a significant relation, like family, that sort of a thing, and she would give her life for you. That's the kind of person she was. And it is so sad, and it breaks my heart that to take that, she really was a good spirit, to take that and to have had all those things happen to her in her life, and to turn it around and literally see the worst of her. It is, I really have always felt sorry for her, because I do believe that she was a victim of society. She was a victim of circumstances. If it wasn't for all those things that happened to her, she would have never gone down that trajectory. Granted, I don't care that she was a lesbian or this or that. So what? I mean, that doesn't make her a bad person. And whatever that is, whatever drove her to, be more comfortable with same-sex relationships than the opposite sex, right? Yes, she did kill men, and under the pretext of offering sexual favors. I get that. It's a bit twisted. But I feel if it wasn't for all that bullcrap that she went through in her formative years, she would have turned out to be a pretty normal, happy person. I can visualize her, and I don't know, even though I said, let's not talk about other cases, let's focus on this, and said this is another thing I think I should really do one for her. I do believe that I can vision her. She's a kind of a chick who would be like wearing her jeans and her plaid shirts, or plaid plaid, whatever you call it, and very loud, and you hear a voice, yeah, that's Eileen. You hear that laugh, yeah, that's Eileen. That big personality, but not big as in obnoxious or in your face or arrogant or egotistical, not like that. Just a big personality. It's like always laughing. Oh yeah, man, hang on, let me come and help you with that. Oh yeah, okay, fine, give me a minute, I'll come and get to that. Or don't worry about it, I got it. She is that kind of a person. Okay, and for her, very helpful. I'll tell you one more thing about Eileen Warros. This is what I see. She did like animals. Like she would be, I don't see her as the kind of a person who would be mean to animals and mean to people purposefully if she hadn't had these traumatic experiences in her life. It is so unfortunate. It is so unfortunate. And that's the sad part about it. That is the real sad part about it. And she knew it. So I feel that she knew that this is really not me. And that is what really kind of bothered her, because she realized This Eileen Warnos who's gone around killing all these people is not me. How could I have done that? So she was disappointed in herself. It's very sad, y'all. I'm telling you, the fact that this woman keeps popping up in my head, I guarantee when I do a reading for her, her energy is going to be so strong. And I think maybe that's why I'm kind of hesitating on it. And I shouldn't hesitate. I will do this. I will. I will. You know what she's saying now? Oh my God. She says, you owe it to me to do a reading. Y'all, I am going to do a reading for Eileen Warnos. I won't do it today, but I will definitely do it. So let's get back. Kirtana, you are the first person to say that. I've always felt the same. She was a product of her upbringing. It's very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Yeah, she was like, I'm done. What do I have to live then? Like she gave up on herself because she realized that she had, I got to stop talking about her. Sherilyn, hey girl. Southern Sky, hi. And she claimed Ellie knew that she was doing, but let her, yeah, because law enforcement, on the one hand, there's a dark side to law enforcement. Pamela, hey, Afrohuman, hello. We appreciate you, Afrohuman. I gotta say, man, the real family is something else altogether. I mean, I'm so blessed to have you all. Yeah, we have a few, like I said, we have our moments of madness where feathers fly, but hey, at the end of the day, that's what families are for. We have to have a little drama here and there. Come on now. What's life without a little drama, right? At least what's a channel without a little drama, right? Where was she? I don't know, honey. Seeking Serenity says, where was she raised? I mean, a city girl. I don't know, honey. I don't know all those details about her. She was failed by the system, yes. Wait, Afrohuman says something. Wait. What? Texas Patriot says, Afrohuman, will it be televised on any of the court TV channels? Wait, what is she talking about? Wait. Afrohuman, what's going on, Afrohuman? I missed a comment. Hang on. Something going on with Afrohuman. Hang on. Crystal Pink. Hey, Crystal Pink. Just the psychic. Wait. Tomorrow we are starting my stepdaughter's murder trial. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, how about we do this? I completely missed out. How about we do this? Afrohuman, I'm going to do this impromptu one, okay? What if you would care to share? I don't need anything more. Just give me her name. If you care to share. Oh, thank you, Gypsy girl. Love you too. How strange. I was telling my son that I felt sorry for because of her circumstances. Yeah. Serial Killer Saturday. Yeah, we could do that too, Texas Patriot. We could do that. Maybe, hang on. So, I wonder if I should. So, right now I have Salacious Saturdays. Do you think I should cancel that? Y'all, let me know. GR is from Massachusetts. Oh, she was born in Massachusetts. Okay. So, let's take a little consensus over here. Kyla, Jason, Hayton. Hang on. So, instead of Salacious Saturdays, do you think we should make it Serial Killer Saturdays? So, y'all give me a thumbs up if you should do Serial Killer Saturdays. Serial Killer Saturdays. So, hang on. Kyla, Jason, Hayton. Kyla, Jason, Hayton. Y'all, before I go any further, give me a thumbs up if we should make it Serial Killer Saturdays instead of Salacious Saturdays, because Texas Patriots suggested we do Serial Killer Saturdays. What do you guys? So I got a thumbs up. Great idea, Texas Patriot. Gypsy Girl gives me 2 thumbs up. Barbara Puckett, thumbs up. Texas Patriot Pamela, she's like giving me like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thumbs up. Okay. I think that, okay, so we'll change it, okay? So I'm going to now say Serial Killer Saturdays, okay. Thanks, Texas Patriot, for this suggestion. Okay, so I'll change it next time, okay? All right. So here's what I'm going to do, y'all, just to help. Just to do this situation with the Afro-human. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do. She's one of our own. I'm going to do. She's our family, right? The real family. Let me do this really quick. With your consent, that is Afro-human. I'm not going to talk about anything personal over here. I'm just going to do an overall, like an energy, just to, and then I also want to take a moment after I do this. I'm going to take a moment so all of y'all can join me and we'll just like say a prayer. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me do this math though. Uh, ooh, 1 1. Just give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. Oh, you're welcome, honey, Afro-human. Much love to you too. So 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 30, right? 30 plus 14 is 44, 44, 50, 51, 52, 52, 52 plus 11, 63. Nine. Okay, one more time. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 15, 22, 23, 29, 34, 34, 35, 35, 40, 50, 50, 56, 69. Okay. Okay. 9. Okay, so what? You don't have to disclose any details to me, and I'm not going to get into anything personal. So the ninth house does signify. So the father, distant travel, higher education, and intellect. So you said stepdaughter. So okay, her connection with her dad. Okay, we get that. All right, let me do a quick energy, and then I'm not going to put out any personal details because I don't think we should. Afro-human says I have a consent. Okay, let me do a quick energy. See, I also sense strong Virgo over here, or the. I do believe this young lady. I don't know her age or anything. Yeah, I saw that Texas Patriot. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you. I don't know the age of this lady, and there's no need to tell me that right now. But I do believe she was a little far more. Okay? I do believe this young lady was far more mature than her years, almost like an old soul. But I'm also seeing a small baby, like a baby. Why am I seeing a baby too? Afro-human, only you can tell me. Why am I seeing you? And again, if you don't have to answer, you don't. I'm also seeing a small baby, like almost like an 8-month-old baby. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. Like an 8-month-old baby. Why am I seeing a baby? Why am I seeing a baby? Afro-human? Okay, it's okay. She doesn't, I don't want to force her to answer. She shouldn't. I'm missing something. Yes, she was pregnant when murdered. Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God, girl. Please don't tell me she was 8 months pregnant. That'll be the killer thing. I mean, not no offense, man, no pun intended, but oh my God, I can't. So overwhelmed with emotions right now. Was she 8 months pregnant or 8 weeks pregnant? Oh my God, girl. Okay. Can you, Bunny is, yeah, he's kind of, oh, 6 months, okay. Okay. Oh, hello, baby. All right. That's a lot of energy over there. Hang on 1 second. I don't know why I kept seeing 8 months or 8 weeks, but anyway, that's okay. Maybe the baby would have been a premature baby. If she had survived and she wasn't murdered, she would have probably delivered at 8 months. Maybe that's what I was seeing, right? Pamela too has a situation there. What? So was I picking up on Pamela's? Pamela Hewitt says, my granddaughter has a 9-month-old baby at the time of her murder. I want... Whoa. Okay, hang on. Let's not get sidetracked. Hold on, Pamela. Thank you. Let's take it one step at a time. Hang on 1 second. So I'm doing this for Kyla Jason Hayton. Kyla Jason Hayton. Show me what I need to know about Kyla Jason Hayton. Show me what I need to know about Kyla Jason Hayton. Kyla Jason Hayton, Afrohuman. I'm not going to look at this screen because I don't want to. But a silver. What are those cars called? A silver sedan. No, it's not a sedan. It's, one of those. It's not a Corvette, but the other one. It's a silver one. I want to say it's got two doors. You get in and then you fold the seat to get back. Is it a Mustang? A silver one. Is it a? It's not a. I don't think it's a Corvette. I think it's a Mustang. It's a hard top. It's not a soft top. It's not a convertible. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. Okay, show me what else I need to know. Show me what else I need to know. Show me what else I need to know. I see somebody opening the passenger side door. I see somebody from the outside opening the passenger side door. And I see somebody trying to get in. You know how if it is a 2-door, it's not a convertible, so it's a hard top. And they're trying to kind of bend down to get in. And I do believe the interior is dark. It's black. And it's not a brand new car. It's got a few miles on it, but it's a decently kept car. I'm also seeing a red coffee cup. Not a coffee cup. It is a plastic red cup without the lid. In the, where the cup holders. I'm also seeing a weird, like a keychain. I think this car belongs to a man, but the keychain almost looks like it's a type of keychain a girl would carry. You know how us girls have our little blingy thingy keychains? There's one thing on the keychain that stands out to me. It's like a ring. It's like, I don't know if it's a rubber ring or if it's like a ring, like a round ring. But it's not a finger ring. It's like rubber, and it's like some metal, like a steel. So it's like if you take the rubber tire out of the wheel, and you're left with that ring. It's like that, but it doesn't have any designs. It's just a ring. It's metal here, and it's got black rubber around. It's a small ring like that. That's part of the keychain. I don't know. Okay. Only she can attest to that. She also had a 4-year-old she left behind. They found Kyla's body and brought her home on her 21st birthday. That's just crazy. Okay. Okay. Who's a Leo, honey? Afro-human, who's a Leo? I don't know. You have to tell me who the Leo is. Well, 9. So let's do this. See, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I get the Tower card. Okay, and then I get Temperance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a significant number over here for some reason. And hold on. Let's back that up. 20, 30, 35, that's 8. Again, that 8 is coming up. And 9 too. 8 and 9. Okay. Hang on. Let me get my... Oh, those got mixed up. Damn it. Those cards got all bundled up. It's okay. I'll use this deck. It's okay. It's okay. What was your Thank you, Texas Patriot. Thank you. What is Kyla's birthday, Afro-human? What is Kyla's birthday? Tell me her birthday now. Maybe that's why I did this impromptu live, because this reading for Afro-humans was Afro-human is a Leo. Ooh! What is Kyla's birthday? So no wonder you're prominent. You're popped up right here. Oh, that's her. Sweetheart, can you tell me what Kyla's birthday is? Let me see if she's going to post. Thank you, Texas Patriot. November 26th. I rest my case. Temperance. Sagittarius card. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, universe? 10, 20, 30, 35, 8. Okay, so let's now get to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th house. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th house. So we have, hang on. So 8th house talks about wills, secrets, death. Yes. Then we have so she's a Leo. So Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune. Confusion, illusion, and dreams. Then we have Cancer. Are you kidding me? Cancer is also water, ruled by the moon. Does this have something to do with water or somewhere near water? Oh, okay, it's okay. It's okay. And if you don't have it, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. See, because November 26th also is hi Sandra, excuse me. 26 is 8. 8 plus 11 is 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. Yeah, and that's how we have the Tower card. Hey Sandra girl, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Show me what I need to see. I don't know, that card is very, very prominent. Nine of Swords, grief, anxiety. The Lover's card must be a significant other. It's a Gemini card. So Gemini is again Mercury. Then we have, so she was November born, and we are talking about Gemini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seventh house talks about, oh, was this her significant other? Was this a significant other who did this? There's some kind of a love relationship, and there's a Gemini involved in this. So when we talk about the Lover's card, as we know, right, it talks about partnership, friendship. Whoever this individual is got a lot of duality. He was murdered too. Ha! Out of the house. He was murdered too? You gotta be kidding me. Because it's a look. It's a Lover's card. It talks about partnership. It talks about significant other. Can we hold all chat so as to not distract me except Texas Patriot, the moderate, and Afro-human answer? Thank you. Just for a few, because I don't want to get distracted, okay? Thank you for understanding, everybody. Because this is a impromptu reading. Hang on. Just for a few minutes, Sherilyn, okay? Just so I don't get distracted. That's what we're trying to say. We are not trying to be mean to anybody. So, hang on one second, y'all. He was also murdered. Good Lord Almighty. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Ooh! Okay. Okay. I will take that. I will actually take that. I will take that. Okay. Seven of Wands. Self-protection. They did try very much to protect themselves. Now this is the Nine of Wands, but it's in the reverse. They were unable to keep within their boundaries. Somebody was very persistent. As much as they tried to protect themselves, they didn't stand a chance. They could not keep within their boundaries. They could not stay protected. Page of Wands is in the reverse. So the Page of Wands talks about, wait a second. Because Afro-human said, he was in a gang and called, okay. Afro-human said that she had a 4-year-old child also, correct, Afro-human? So was this child in close proximity to when this happened? Why, or was this child like something to do with either they must have left the child, the son or whatever, I think it's a boy, but I could be wrong. She said 4-year-old child. They must have left the child somewhere and gone here, and this is what happened, or the child was purposefully let go, or something like that, because the child was protected and purposefully removed from the situation. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Knight of Swords talks about, this individual, the young man, he was unable, because it's Gemini and it's a Lover's card, it's an air sign, Swords is an air sign, he was unable to talk himself out of the situation. He tried very hard to, but he couldn't. Then we have the strength card, Leo. Okay, so the Leo card pops up. So one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9th house. I'm seeing her dad. Her dad, of course, you are a Leo after a human, but I'm seeing her dad because 9th house talks about father. Did she just have a conversation with her dad, or she had just met with her dad a couple of days ago or something like that? Hang on. I'll do that in a bit. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles talks about hard working. I wonder if it's, but it's a younger, no, it's not a younger energy. Who is this very hard working individual over here who's very diligent and who's like pushing things through? We'll get to that in a second because I want a clarity on that. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? It's an earth sign. It's an earth sign. Oh, come on. No, we are not doing that. No, I'm not doing that again. You give me the card I want. Thank you. Give me the card I should have. Thank you. I'm not doing that again. The death card. Okay, I'm going to say that this other individual, see, I'm not holding the deck upside. Oh my God, these cards won't stay. What is going on here? Stop. Damn. Somebody escaped death, y'all. One more person should have died, but they got away. One more person who should have died, but they got away. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Absolute hitting rock bottom. The Magician card. There is an individual over here who thinks he has all the power to do whatever he can do and thinks he can get away with it. This person is a false sense of ego. Unfortunately, he has a lot of power. In the wrong hands. This person shouldn't have all this power. Could be the perpetrator. Ten of Pentacles definitely has to do with money. Absolutely. Money. King of Cups. This I do believe is the father. Overly emotional. Very emotional. But I also say that this person, this magician, no emotions. No emotions. Now I'm going to tell you one more thing. I don't know, but this is the image I'm getting. This perpetrator, I would not be surprised if he has a tattoo somewhere on his body that symbolizes the water or moon. Okay, so let me go back. He was a gang and got called to court. Okay, thank you. Okay, good morning all. Okay, no, they left 4-year-old with her mom. Her boyfriend wanted to take the 4-year-old. Her dad is Jan 30th. So I feel like the child's life was removed from the situation. So otherwise he would have gone too. And her dad is a mess, of course. Jan 30th, right? Hang on. Aquarius. So Aquarius, which is an air sign. Hang on one second. Oh my God. Well, maybe this is why we went live. And look, I started at 8:30. I'm still here. I'm not complaining. Please no, I'm not complaining. At all. You know, it's so odd that I was like, let's just go live today. And here we are. I can understand her father, well, King of Cups, if he's a water sign. No, hang on. Jan 30th is Aquarius. And the 8th house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, show me about the father. Show me. Pisces. So, second house talks about values, talents, possessions, earning ability, etc. So, Pisces is also Neptune, water, confusion, illusion, and dreams, and then Jupiter. So, there's something more over here. I am going to tell you, and again, please, I am not victim shaming or anything like that. Please know that, okay? But I'm going to say the father of Kyla has warned her, and the father of Kyla had a vague idea that this is not a good relationship for my daughter, that this fellow is going to be the death of her. I guarantee the father has either thunk it or said it or told Kyla, why are you with this man, or what's going on, or whatever. So, woo. See the cards flying here. I'll take these for sure. I'll take this. This one stays closed, so I'm going to leave it for now. We have the High Priestess, okay? Again, related to the moon. No, y'all, there's something more about this case that's going to come forth. Eight of Cups. Okay, Eight of Cups, withdrawal. The father is withdrawn emotionally for sure. Ten of Cups, overwhelming emotions, absolutely overwhelming emotions. But there's as much as he is heartbroken, he has reached a stage where I have nothing more to give. The King of Pentacles pops up, which is an earth sign. Who is this King of Pentacles? I'm going to take this card on top. Five of Pentacles. This was a debt that was owed to the person, the perpetrator. This was a debt that was owed. And he didn't pay it. So that was the premise of this. Okay. Almost execution style. Oh, the dad. So so Afro-Human is confirming her dad did speak with her a couple of days ago. Okay, and she goes, "You're absolutely right. That's how he felt about the boyfriend." Okay. So, so Afro-Human, if you have no other questions, otherwise you can call me. I mean, not call me, email me, honey, and I'll do a reading for you. That's no problem. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you for trusting me enough to do this for you. And I want to be respectful. That's why I asked if I have your consent. And I didn't want to delve into too many of the details because it's private, right? So if you want me to do a in-depth reading, then let me know and I'll be happy to do that. So let's go back. Okay, so thank you, Texas Patriot, for also reiterating and making sure I didn't get distracted. You know me, right? Okay, so let's move on. Hi, Melissa. So if Afro-Human has no other further questions, then we'll go back and open the chat again. Afro-Human, if you're good to open the chat, give me a thumbs up. We were just holding it so I don't get distracted, right? Give me a thumbs up if you're good, so we can go up. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's do this because I also want to, stop with this. I mean, I'm going to, this is thing for Afro-Human. If she has any questions, she can email me. But there's another person over here who had a little situation with their daughter or granddaughter. Who is it now? Let me scroll back. Is it Patty? Hey, Persephone. Is it Patty? Sherilyn, I hope you didn't get upset with us. We were just trying to hold the chat there. Thank you for understanding, everybody. Somebody else, Pamela Hewitt. Is it Pamela? Who is the one who said her granddaughter also passed? Yeah, Pamela Hewitt says, my granddaughter has a 9-month-old baby at the time of her murder. Pamela, have I not done a reading for you? I think I did a reading for you, isn't it, Pamela? I think I remember. Thank you, everybody, for understanding that why we held the chat for a little bit. Disclaimer, Pamela Hewitt. Yeah, I got it. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Entertainment purposes, these are my opinions and my observations. Please do your own research, your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions and opinions. Please also know that this is copyrights, etc., etc. Hey, Cindy Sue. I did not do it. Okay, Pamela, give me your granddaughter's name. What is her name? I'm going to do a quick one here with your consent, of course. And if you don't want me to do, that's totally okay. Let's see. And after this, we'll stop with this live stream. Because it's... Shirley. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sherlyn, you never emailed me and told me what's going on with your situation, honey. I want to know, did it all work out? Katrina Ann Johnson. Okay, hang on. Katrina, I need another piece of paper. What am I doing? Yeah, let me get rid of this piece of paper. Let me get another piece of paper. What is this even? Oh well, let's use this. Y'all, I really recycle paper, so I'm not going to, I shouldn't. So even if I have a little bit of a space over there, I use it. Heck, I'm going to use it, right? Okay. So hang on. Katrina. So Catrina, Katrina, and John, November 14, 1992. Okay, this is... Okay, Pamela, I'm not in any way questioning you. Obviously, you're the grandma. I'm not in any way questioning you. But it's so weird. The energy I get from this, even not even doing anything. I just wrote her name down and her numbers. I feel like, is she really dead? Like, there's still so much of doubt about it. Why is that? So hang on, let's take this. Persephone, whose fault is that? We're just kidding. Okay. 11, 14, 10, 9. Okay, 4, 5, 6. 10. Yeah, this is a culmination. 10th house. Katrina. Correct. And Johnson. Okay, so we have 18, 20, 25, 30, 11. Okay, then we have 12, 20, 30, 31, 32, 32. G, O, H, N, S, O, N. That's correct. 3, 6, 7. Oh my God. Okay, so... no, honey, this one didn't, this young lady didn't stand a chance. She didn't stand a chance. Pamela, she did not stand a chance. So we keep getting 10. So hang on one second. So she was November 14th, which is a Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. And 10th house. Did it have something to do with her work environment, Pamela? Give me a yes or a no. Thank you, Texas Patriot. Yeah, let's just hold all. Everybody else, hold your texts, your chats. Let's just focus on Pamela, and of course, Texas Patriot, of course, will. Pamela, did it have something to do with her work? Was it somebody relating her work? I almost see like a grocery store type of a situation. Pamela, can you answer? This has got something to do. Yes, I know he's behind bars, but I want to know, this has something to do with the work. Either she got her off work and that's what happened, or he saw her at work and something like that. Just confirm that one to me. Then I'll know the energy is spot on and I can continue. Or it's like a lead in and I can go into the reading. Was she going to work, getting off of work? Did he see her at work? No, she went out with high school friends to celebrate her 24th birthday. Then I don't know why the grocery, something to do with her work and the grocery store is popping up. I don't know. Let's take a look. 24th birthday. Because 7th house is friends, but I'm not seeing that. Okay, it's okay. I don't know why, but we'll take it. Okay, let's just focus on this and see. Doesn't matter, but for some reason that whole grocery store thingy, and either she left work or she was going to work or something like that is coming up to mind. But okay, let's just get an overall energy for her and then we'll see about the other thing. Fire card 5. So she was a Scorpio. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Water. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Earth. What the? This is so weird. I'm going to pull one more card. And Mars. So that's like, there's something very, very confusing about her murder. Very confusing. No, there's something very confusing. Very, very confusing. There's a lot that is a hot mess. Hot mess with regards to this because water, earth, and fire. So she's a Scorpio, so that I get. And then Earth, Venus, which is Taurus. And Taurus is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house. Yes! Okay, now the 7th house is popping up, which is friends. Okay, I get it. Friends, partners, contracts, relationships. I get that. And Mars. Okay. 5, 6. 6th house talks about work, health, discipline, and habit. No, honey, I'm still going to stick to it. I'm saying this has got something to do with her work environment. Either she was, I don't know how that is, I don't know. It's just glaringly obvious to me. But let me pull out 3 cards from here. Oh, well, 2 of them popped out anyway. This is the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. So, well, in the traditional tarot, the Strength card is 8, but in here it's Justice. And then, see, we have both. See, traditional tarot, 11 is Justice, okay? And 8 is Strength, but here it's reversed. Either way, both have popped out, and that's fine. So you do have... No, honey, I'm going to say this. There is something extremely, it's all muddled in there. Her friends, something over there that is very hazy, very, there's a lot of smoke over there. There is a lot of smoke over there. There is something weird with this situation. Because the 7th house, remember I was saying 7th house, why isn't it popping? Because she said she went out with her friends. Well, finally I got the 7th house and it talks about friends, contracts, marriage, partnerships, and relationship. But friends pops out here. There is something to do with that because I got the fire, the water, the Venus, and the Mars. So I am going to say there is something about this case that is really, really weird and off. I am going to say that the friends kind of know something and kind of sensed something and kind of whatever. So there's something over there. Now, she also says it was a serial killer and she's trying to keep him in jail for as long as possible. I don't think you will be successful with that. I don't know who the serial killer is. I don't know his name, nothing. But I don't sense that you will be successful in fighting for him to get more time. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I just don't think so. Jupiter. I am not so sure. Of course, Jupiter, as we know, is go big or go home. But I don't think 18 years is as much as he would have got. Pamela, can you confirm how many years was the initial sentencing? Because I see 18. Pamela, can you confirm? Okay, then grief, sleepless nights, stress. What happened to Pamela? Did we lose her? I hope not. I'm sure this is very stressful for her. All right. I'll pull 2 more cards for her and I'll stop. Because I feel like 18 years would have been the initial sentence. I don't think you'll be able to get him to stay in for longer. This is Page of Swords. That's probably your granddaughter because no, Page of Swords is not the granddaughter. No, I'm sorry. It's probably the child. Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, honey. So what was the initial sentence, Pamela? Was it 18 years? That's my question. I don't think, if the initial sentence was 18 years, I don't think he's going to serve any more than that. But if you're going for 32, let's say you go to court and let's say initially he was given 15 years, right? And whatever it may be, I don't say anything. And if there's resentencing and they give him more, I don't think it will be any more than 18, whichever way you look at it. So this Page of Swords, I do believe, is a child, because you did mention that she did have a child. So the Page of Swords talks about, how's the child doing? Because I feel that the child is with somebody who is a very, very, with the Queen of Pentacles. So another female has custody of the child, and that female is an older female. I don't know if it is Pamela or the child's grandma. So Pamela, you would be the great grandmother for this child, but I feel that a female, Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus, has custody of the child. And I am going to say, there's something about this case, Pamela. I don't know what it is. Ace of Swords. No, it's going to be conflicted. This is, I don't think you're going to be very successful in asking for more sentence. I don't think you will get the 32. I'd be very surprised if you get 32, Pamela. I'd be super surprised. All right, I'm going to stop with that. I'm sorry for the situation, but I'm going to stop with that. Okay, so anywho, y'all, that's about that, right? So how about oh my God, talk about an impromptu. It was supposed to be, what was it supposed to be? Sinful Sunday, was it? Yeah, it was supposed to be Sinful Sunday. So look where we landed up. Oh my goodness. Grandson doing well with my daughter. Yeah, I figured, because it's yeah. Oh, good to know he's doing good. Oh, Page again, boy. Yeah, that kind of confirms that. All right, I'm going to stop with that. Stay strong. You know, we as families of victims, we never give up. So there's no harm done in pushing for what you want. But based on the cards, I told you what I saw. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope he stays there forever, right? So, but it is what it is. Oh, girl, you don't need to thank me. It's an honor for me to be able to help people. Oh my God, are you serious? Such an honor. That's my life purpose. Yeah. Yes, we may resume the chat. Thank you so much, Texas Patriot. And thank you so much to every other person over here for understanding why we do what we do. It's not because we want to be mean to you. It's just so I don't get distracted. And you know me, squirrel everywhere, right? So, all right. All right. Let's see. Oh, Cindy, love you too. All right, everybody. If you all have nothing further, we can stop with this, right? So 8 and 9 and 10. So 2.5 hours. I think that's long enough. I can go get. Sounds like jealousy with. I have a feeling there's something going on with the friends thing, y'all. I do believe that. For all of y'all and Afro-Human. I mean, stay strong. Oh, Southern Sky, my pleasure. Afro-Human, stay strong. When you go in for this hearing, Pamela too, stay strong, stand your ground. And just have trust and faith in the universe and whoever God, whatever power you believe in, right? Absolutely, my pleasure. All right, everybody. If y'all have nothing more for me, I'm sure you guys will be like, oh yeah, Kirtana, let's keep going. But let's call it a 10-4. And thank you so much, everybody. And I know I was like, you know what? Let's Kirtana text. Okay, I was like, you know what? Let me surprise everybody. Let me wake them up on a Sunday morning, right? And I said, let me just do the live. What the hell? Let's just go for the gold, right? Go bigger, right? So anyhow, it was so impromptu. And I didn't even tell Texas Patriot, So after the fact, I let her know because she'd be like, why didn't you tell me? That sort of a thing. So thank you, Texas Patriot, for joining us. You didn't have to, but thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me thank all of y'all. Y'all know if I haven't mentioned your names, it's not because I purposefully left you out. It's just, just scroll too fast or whatever. So thanks, everybody, the real family. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your comments and for joining in on this Texas Patriot. Wait, what did Persephone say? Best cat wrangler. That is so cool. Oh, I love that. So Texas Patriot, aka Cat Wrangler. That is so funny. So yeah, thank you, everybody. And for those of you who are just visiting, I hope you subscribe. I hope you become, did I say subscribe? Subscribe. Oh my goodness. I hope you join the real family and do give me the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the bell icon so you get notified. And of course, I'm going to post, it'll go up today, the astrology weekly forecast. And also I'm going to work on what did we say? I forgot. Did we say Mystic Mondays? Mystery Mondays, right? Yeah. So I'm going to be taking care of that too. I'll work on that today, so it'll go up tonight, so it'll be ready for you guys to watch tomorrow. So all right, everybody, we are going to call it Gail, the one Sunday sleeping. Well, it's okay. It wasn't even announced ahead of time. It was just impromptu, so don't worry about it. Real family and to create, as always, you. Yeah. So Julie Petty says bye, Janet says bye, Inabag bye, Artate, Persephone, Afro-Human too, Gypsy Girl, 10-4 everybody, 10-4, then Crystal Pink, who are we missing? I haven't seen Spirit Moon, Inabag, then Sherilyn, then Verde, Marlene, Dalton. Hey Marlene, you say good morning and we are saying bye. Sorry, we're kind of ending this. Honey Short Legs, Gail H. Then Cindy Sue, Leslie Bonito, then Pamela Hewitt. Who else? Persephone, Southern Sky, Tainted Meat, Scout Inquirer. Who else? I'm sure I'm missing somebody's name. I'm sure. Let's go all the way back. I'd like to, Crystal Pink, there you go. Janet, then Seeking Serenity, Tammy Melton, Claire Burrows, Inragio, Jeanette, Creed Design, Inge. I hope you get better, honey. I hope your recovery is going good. Tainted Meat, JR. If I missed anybody's name, Kylo, please know that I'm not doing it purposefully. It's just Mrs. Matthews. It's just that I missed it. So no offense meant. You know, all of you mean the world to me. You guys are just so awesome. So thank you so much. I'm going to log out, y'all, okay? Otherwise, I'll keep jabbering, and I'm sure you'll have had enough of it. All right, you guys, much love to all of y'all. Have a great weekend. Was that even a flying kiss? Mwah! How about that? I'm just trying to be so silly here. Y'all are probably going, Kirtana, enough, stop, zip it. All right, everybody, end stream. Bye for now. All right. So we're good with that.